Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I think that in my last video, I showed that I am in the middle of way too many books. It was honestly depressing and kind of an eye opener of how many books I've opened and just put down, and it's really making me sad. So, I'm also kind of in a book slump, which, if this video does not help get out of that book slump, we will be doing a book slump video because I need to get with it. I have not read very many books at all. Started a lot, not finished them. So we are going to, in today's video, finish some of the books that I've already started. Yay. Hoping. Here's hoping. I think that we are going to focus on three. I kind of already have three in mind. And the first one has been very popular, that everybody has been giving 5 stars to. If you are watching this during the current times, you can maybe guess. Cough, cough, Hunger Games. So we're going to start with, I was about to say Catching Fire. We're not starting with Catching Fire. We are starting with the, oh my gosh, guys, why am I blanking on what this is called? Holy crap. I have lost my brain. Sunrise on the Reaping. Sorry, I had to go look at the book, which is so sad because I know what this is called. I just need more coffee. Sunrise on the Reaping. This is what we're starting with. Everybody that I've seen has given it 5 stars. So chances are that we're going to want to finish it, right? Hopefully. So let me tell you how far I'm in. I am still on page 223. So it should not take very long, I don't think. I'm a dog ear person. Does that bother you? I'm sorry if it does, but you can see exactly how far in the book that is. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Let's finish some books, guys. Let's do it. Okay guys, so we're gonna do a check-in on the Hunger Games. So far, I am on page let's update you. I'm on page 293, which is chapter 22 out of 381. No, 382. So we're almost done. So I figured that we could go get some Starbucks and finish this book. But as far as an update goes, I have just been swimming through this. It's so readable. It's the Hunger Games. She drops you right back into, I just think it's crazy that she didn't write this book until years and years afterwards, but it seems like she just wrote it along with the others. Like the way that she is putting together Hamish's background is crazy. It makes me wonder if she already had that thought up in her head, like Hamish's backstory, and that's why he was how he was when we met him at first as an older man, or did she just make him up that way in the prior books, and now she's like trying to figure out how to make his personality and everything that he is and encompasses like now for this book, which if she did that, is insane how she did it, because you really see like just why he is the way he is to a T, and she did it flawlessly. It's crazy. I love it. Hamish is probably my favorite character, honestly, and he always has been. So this is great and also heartbreaking. But so they're obviously in the Hunger Games by now. You've met a lot of characters. I had a hard time keeping up with the characters, to be quite honest with you. At the beginning, there is all new characters basically besides Hamish, and so I feel like that's a lot to keep up with. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, I think it's insane that she can just keep up the same quality level and really just make you want to keep reading to that. I don't know. It's so readable. It's so bingeable. So I want to finish it. Thoughts so far? Yeah, just like I don't know. I just think it's crazy how she can just seamlessly put together Hamish's character like that. I don't know. But it breaks your heart in all the ways that you would think it was going to break your heart. Obviously, it's not finished yet, but I do think that this is setting up for the rebellion in the future. Like, this is laying the groundwork. All of the work that these guys are doing and Hamish is also doing is laying the groundwork for the future rebellion. Like, I think this is just like the seeds were planted in this book, and if you read it, you'll know how and why. But I think it's awesome. I think it's so cool that she can, I don't know, she just like wove it all together, you know, just wove it all together, which is what she should do with the last book that she's going to publish in this, right? Because I think this is the last book. But anyway, it's great. I will give you my thoughts when I finish it. hopefully today, hopefully now. But let's go get some Starbucks. I'm feeling some matcha maybe. I already had a coffee, so I probably shouldn't have another coffee. I'll be so wired. I don't know. We'll see what I'm feeling when I get there. But we're gonna get some Starbucks and we're gonna go read in the car because my house has a ton of people in it right now. And that's just not the environment that I want for reading. So we're gonna be chill today. We're gonna hang out in the car. So I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Comical, what did I even hit? This is chaotic. Oh my god. Seriously? Okay, come on, that was funny. My hazards, my phone fell and it hit the hazards button on my car and I had no idea where it was. And I have this baby camera cord covering my hazard button, so I couldn't find it. So I was sitting here on the road with my hazards on for like ever. Ugh, it's a day. Anyway, and Starbucks didn't even have my drink. They didn't have my drink. And so I ended up getting a venti. If you're a Starbucks person, I ended up getting a venti mango dragon fruit with no fruit. Highly suggest. Actually, my 13-year-old daughter gets this and I have fallen in love with it too. So recommendation from me and from her. Real good if you haven't had it. Anyway, I figured, and I just spilled that. I am not on a roll today. Okay, anyway, I feel like that last update, I didn't really update you on like where we were in the book or like what was happening. So he's in the Hunger Games. There's, I think, 5 people left besides him and the one person that he has kind of built an alliance with. And they are trying to figure out what their next steps are. I don't know how much I should reveal and how much I should not reveal. I'm not going to say who he has an alliance with because I feel like that would probably be a spoiler, and I'm trying to keep the spoiler free. But yes, he has made it. Obviously, we know that Haymitch wins, right? That's how he is who he is in the other books. But there is 5 left, so I guess 7, including him and the person he has an alliance with, and they are trying to figure out what their next steps are. There are 2 careers left, I believe, and the rest are newbies like them, and so that would be heartbreaking because they obviously don't want to kill people that they care about. So there's a lot of like saving people that they care about, slash like, you know, toying with, should I kill them, should I save them, kind of thing. Really heartbreaking, tugs at your heartstrings. But I figured I would pop in and just kind of say what kind of exactly was going on with where we were in the book at this point, because I kind of just talked about like the overarching like Haymitch's character and all of that prior. But anywho, so gonna pop in. We're gonna read now. So let's do that, guys. Let's read. Okay, let's chat. Finished this last night. Sunrise on the Reaping. Guys, I think I have to land on a 4.5. 4.5, I think is where we're sitting. All I can think about when I think about the ending of this book is people going and watching the movie. Like, what are they going to think? Are people going to hate the movie, or are they going to be like, epic? They're going to walk out and just be like, wow, Suzanne Collins, you got balls. Or are they going to be like, oh my god, how does it end like that? That's all I can think of. And obviously they're making the movie, right? They have to, because they've made every other movie. I can't wait for it, and I also simultaneously do not want to watch it. It was so good. If you haven't read it, I highly suggest it. The reason why I'm not saying 5 is because I did put it down for a while and just didn't have any urge to pick it up. That could be a me thing. It could be my book slump. But I'm also like, if it's a 5-star, I want to scream from the rooftops and like push books into people's hands. I mean, I think that everybody should read this for sure, but I'm not like, oh my God, read it. So I don't know. But yeah, that's all I can think of, really. I mean, she breaks your heart. She takes it, she puts it in your hand, and then she puts it in her hands. She puts your heart, her hands, and just squishes it until it pops and breaks into 1,000 pieces. Epic. She has balls. That's all I can say. She has balls, and I can't wait for the movie. And I am very interested to see what people think of the movie. So, 4.5, very good. Still kind of in a slump. Disappointing, but recommend. Recommend. Okay, guys. So we've got. Hi, buddy. Come here. Everybody say hi to Finley. Say hi, Finley. He's got some hair, guys. Got my coffee. Got my Kindle, because we are going to do book number 2, which is going to be Abby Jimenez's. Is that how you say that plurally? I don't know, it sounds weird. Okay, I just put the wrong password in. Oh my God, I'm gonna lock myself out. Why is this? Abby Jimenez's Just for the Summer, which is a romance, and I am about halfway through it, and I put it down because the characters, Emma and Justin, constantly said each other's names before they were saying anything, and it's such a dumb reason to put it down. But for example, she'd be like, Justin, how do you feel about this? Justin, would you like to make macaroni and cheese? Emma, I don't know, it drove me crazy, so I put it down. Such a stupid reason, but I did. Okay, I did. Also, Justin, he's very sweet, he's a very cute guy. I guess he's a little too cheesy for me as a character, and that's my problem. That's not anyone else's problem. He will like make Emma fill out a survey before their dates so that he can figure out what she wants to do, which in theory is so adorable and so cute. But if someone did that for me, I would run for the hills. I don't know why, but it's just not my thing. Anyway, so we are going to do Just for the Summer. Everybody has rated this 4 or 5 stars, so it should be a good one to fly through. Her writing is very easy, so we should fly through the book. Hopefully it'll be book number 2 that we finish successfully, and I can get that off of my pile of shame. But if you don't know what it's about Emma and Justin. Emma and Justin apparently have a curse to where whoever they date, when they break up, they go on to marry. So they want to date each other, kind of like fake dating ish, to see if they will go on to marry after they break up. So it's a fun premise, right? And you know what's gonna happen, obviously. But the journey to get there might be fun. It is so far, if they would stop saying each other's names. But that's the premise. Also, Abby Jimenez always has good representation for certain things in her books. And this one is kind of a mother-daughter broken relationship. The mom has mental health issues, has left her alone as a child, so she kind of carries that through life. How would one carry that through life? She is always on the move and won't settle down and kind of, settle down in an area because she was always up and moving as a child, so that's what she's used to. So she does that in her adult life. She's the traveling nurse. So anyway, that's kind of what it's about. That's the gist. So we're going to try to finish this one, and I will give you an update once I'm a little bit further along. Everybody say bye to Finley. Bye, Finley. Hey, okay, so I had to pop in for an update. I'm on chapter 26, and so Justin has been put in a position where he has to take care of his siblings, and it's just so funny how Abby Jimenez has thrown, like, you can tell she's a mom because, like, he has to take care of his siblings in all capacities, right? Just like there's no dad figure. He is everything. So he has to be the mom. Just do everything for his 3 siblings. Okay, there's 3 of them. And it is so funny because she is having Justin, he's so overwhelmed by all of the things that he has to do in a day. And he's just like, I have no time for anything. Like, I don't have time for a relationship. How am I supposed to fit it in? But I'm going to, because I care about her so much. But he goes like on a rampage of all of the things that he has to do in a day, and he doesn't know how he's going to get it all done. And then he's exhausted by the end of the day. And it is such great representation of motherhood. It's just amazing, everything that moms do. And it's just, it made me giggle because I'm like, yeah. And it was almost like we should feel bad for him. And I guess because I'm a mom, I don't feel bad. I don't know if we're supposed to feel bad for him. No, I do feel bad for moms. Like, I don't like that moms are put in a position where they have so much on their plate that they literally can't even facilitate a relationship properly, and that they are so overwhelmed, and by the end of the day, they have not had a minute to themselves to do anything for themselves. I feel bad for that. I don't feel bad that Justin is now experiencing. I think that all men need to experience what Justin's experiencing, honestly. I think they should all be thrown, controversial, I don't know, don't get mad at me, but they should all be thrown for like a month at least into motherhood, to really realize what women and moms do. I don't know, but it was great representation. So I had to throw that in there. Also, he's doing a great job. So I really like Justin. He's definitely still not my cup of tea, just personality-wise and how he operates in a relationship. But he's sweet. I like that. I'm rooting for Emma and Justin. And it is flying by. So it's an easy read. And if you haven't picked up Abby Jimenez, you can try it. Because she does. She has great representation. The mom in here is back in the picture for Emma, and she is atrocious. She's awful. You can tell that she's just selfish, and she just only cares about how a relationship with her and Emma benefits herself, which is terrible. And it really, I don't know, it's just a reflection, I think, on motherhood. I think this whole book is a lot about motherhood. But that's my thoughts so far. I will check in with you again. Alright guys, let's talk about Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I think I'm landing on a 3.5 stars for this. I wasn't the hugest fan of the relationship, I guess. I don't know. The characters, Emma was okay. I kind of related to her more than I did with the Justin. He just wasn't my guy. Not my guy. So I can't like rate it super highly if I just don't love the FMC. You know what I mean? But cute story, great representation. Like I said in my catch up, which was super windy, so I apologize, that I really think that like what Abby Jimenez was like trying to represent was broken relationships within like your mom specifically, but any parent figure really, and how that can affect you throughout your life, and how the child is always just going to try to keep facilitating relationship even if the parent figure is not the greatest. I liked that. I think a lot of people could probably relate to that, so if you can relate to that, maybe this would be a good book for you. But maybe it would be triggering, I don't know. But that being said, I really like that representation. Abby Jimenez always does a good job doing that. I really liked, so I think it was like chapter 32. Justin comes back from staying with Emma for a while, and like I said, he has his siblings. And it's kind of like comparatively like when a mom comes back from vacation, like you have this feeling like you love the kids and you want to be around them, but like it's so overwhelming. Like you get in the car with them and the teenager is complaining about stuff and the baby is screaming, and like you have a million things on your to-do list, and like again she just hit that point of motherhood too. Like honestly, I think this was just all about motherhood, and it just made me giggle because she really encapsulated it very well. So also, if you're a mom, you could probably relate a lot to like the things that Justin has to do for his siblings. But yeah, it was good. It was fine. It has, the ending was sad in a lot of ways when it comes to like the parent relationship, but it ended it how you would expect it to as a romance. They always do. But it was fun. Cool. I set it down for a while because it was annoying me, so that's kind of affects my rating too. It's not like I wanted to just keep it up. So 3.5, not too bad. Okay, my lovelies, that would be it for this video. We finished 2 books. We have a 3.5 and a 4.5, which one might be, I feel like I might put Sunrise on the Reaping at 4.75 if we're being real. but a quarter of a point. Don't need to worry about it. I did pick up Blue Sisters after this, and then I put it back down again because I just didn't have time. So, and it didn't, I don't know, man. Maybe I just need some refreshing romances, but we'll see. Anyhow, that is the video. I hope you guys are having the best day, again, the best week. I will catch up with you next time.